They stole the bodies of dead babies, not in some horror movie, in real life, and they did it to study what radiation was doing to the human body, without telling the parents. This is the story of Project Sunshine, a real government operation that stayed hidden for decades. After the atomic bombs fell on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, governments were desperate. They needed to know how radiation really affected the body, especially radioactive isotopes like strontium-90, which builds up in bones. To get that data, they needed human samples. Specifically, bones from infants and young children, who absorb radiation differently than adults. But instead of asking for permission, the US and UK governments did something unthinkable. They secretly collected body parts from deceased children, often without any consent. Hospitals, morgues, and even funeral homes became quiet participants. In some cases, families buried their children not knowing their baby's organs, limbs, or even entire skeletons were removed and shipped to labs. One British mother found out only 40 years later that her baby's legs had been taken after his death. And no one ever told her. The program was named Project Sunshine, and it wasn't fully exposed until the 1990s. Declassified documents revealed that over 1,500 body parts were harvested across multiple countries, without documentation or ethics approval. Even President Eisenhower's administration was aware. When a scientist said they needed young tissue, another official joked, "We're going to have to start taking babies. We need more babies." And that's exactly what they did. The fallout wasn't just radioactive, it was moral. Parents were devastated, investigations were opened, but no one was ever held accountable. No public apology, no restitution. They said it was for science. They said it was necessary. But if your child's body was used without your consent, would that be enough? Project Sunshine wasn't a theory, it happened, and it's a reminder that some of history's darkest moments were hidden in plain sight. If you never heard this story, you're not alone. Subscribe. I'll tell you the ones they never taught us.